Alright, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your reading for July 2026. So I invite you to stay, take what resonates, leave what does not. This is my only account. I'm never going to reach out first. So coming out here first is the Fool. The Fool, 111 was just on my timer. This is about the Fool's journey, the new beginning. Something that you're embarking on that's brand new. This feels somewhat daunting, like you're about to go off the cliffside, that you're not really sure what's ahead of you, but you know you need to start something, and you know you need to move. And possibly in times past, you would sense that you needed to move and you just didn't, and then things would crash and burn. And now you're really following the path of, I need to like heed the warning and move when it's time to move. And now it's time, even though I don't have a clear picture of what's coming, I'm going to move anyway. And in the challenge position, I see the Four of Pentacles. It seems like something, this is like scarcity in my mind. The Four of Pentacles talks about like holding on tightly, holding on for dear life. Here you are about to go over a cliff and you're just holding on to that cliffside for dear life. So it's like you're committing to the movement, but not the full jump. And the full jump is what you need to get yourself into this new timeline, into this new project, this new XYZ, fill in the blank. It's like something needs your full commitment and not just your agreement to do this. It's like it needs to be this full body reaction. I see the root of it is the devil here. So this isn't about like you being possessed. This is about you like maybe this scarcity pattern is something that's kept you blocked in times past. I think this is blocking your abundance and blocking your ability to manifest. I think finances possibly have been an issue or were an issue in times past, and you were just holding on to your finances for dear life. Like, I don't want to lose my money. I don't want to lose my resources. I don't want to be in financial ruin, and I don't want to feel embarrassed about that. And I think knowing that you need to move, my throat's closing. Ooh. Knowing that you need to move is terrifying, but you know it needs to be done. And it might be leaving a job that's unfulfilling, or leaving something that is toxic in some way, like a friendship. It might even be like someone you're living with. And I feel like you might be financially dependent on whatever this is. Obviously, if you're making money at a job, like financial dependency makes sense, but maybe there's someone you're living with and you're sharing income, you're sharing expenses, and leaving them would be, it feels like it would be detrimental, even though you know it's going to help your well-being. And I think the devil is just saying like you're getting trapped in negative thought patterns, things that are anxiety inducing, playing the what if game. And in the past, I see that there was this like moment of financial independence. Maybe when you landed this job or this relationship, you were doing really well, or it made you feel very confident, or it allowed you a lot more financial flexibility, and it made you feel like you were sort of on top of the world. You could do anything, and kind of like there was no limit. And right now, I think these transitions are sort of like checking your ego. And not to say you were doing anything wrong, but it's like, oh, like things are going to change, and I don't know if I like that, and I don't know if I feel super confident. And I think it might be illuminating things that you were sort of using as a mask to hide insecurities. Like maybe there is this wound that you're healing from, that if you don't have this amount of money, or if you don't have this type of career, you're not considered valid or respectable. And that's a story you may be telling yourself, that you're inadequate, or people are going to view you as less than. And I think what's really happening here, I don't usually read reversals, but it fell this way, is the Empress. The Empress reversed is about like not feeling nourished, not feeling abundant, feeling like you're in lack constantly. Like maybe you've been putting in so much work, my throat keeps closing, and I feel like you've been really trying to like speak your truth or speak your mission and your vision, and you're not surrounded by the right people who can support you, or you're not being compensated fairly. It's like you're putting in so much time, so much effort, so much work, so much of your voice and your creativity is being poured into something that's not giving back to you. And it's causing you to feel vulnerable. Like the Page of Cups here is your subconscious mind right now. Like you've been you know, showing up vulnerably, showing up, excuse me, showing up vulnerably, really trying to just like keep your cup open, ready to receive. Please, sir, can I have some more? That's what I'm getting right now. This just makes me sad because it's like you keep showing up hoping for different results and you're not getting them. And people are still trampling all over you and disrespecting you. And that may be why it's time to move, Scorpio, because you're better than that, and you're better than the treatment you're receiving. You're better than people not respecting you or not taking you seriously. I see you're really mustering up the courage and the strength to speak your mind. Maybe you're putting in your notice, or you're just going to leave, or maybe you're going to have a serious conversation with someone about what is not working and what needs to change in order for you to be able to move forward with clarity, confidence, and emotional safety. And the fact that you are already thinking about this and making the plans to do this is powerful, and it's inspiring, and it's very goal-oriented. And now we need to just get your full body in movement and in motion and in just full commitment to this so that you can be successful, so you can change this reverse empress to upright and receive, because you're in a position where you're ready to receive, but your circumstances in your environment do not match that. You're outgrowing situations that don't give back to you and don't care for you in the ways that you deserve. And it's time for you to speak up about that with courage and with strength. And if you've spoken up and circumstances are still not changing, it's time to move. It's time to go somewhere new. And you're really beginning to understand that the only way forward is the pursuit of your own emotional well-being, happiness, because that's how you get in most touch with your authenticity. You're a water sign, Scorpio, and this is water energy, very intuitive, very heart-centered, heart-led. Not being afraid of feeling deeply, and not being afraid of speaking your mind, speaking what's been on your heart and what's been hurtful and what's been disrespectful or embarrassing, humiliating, what's made you feel discarded, what's made you feel less than. And that needs to be shared with whoever has been trampling over this. It's vital for you to be able to speak about this without fear. And if there is fear, that's okay. You still need to speak about it, because that's for your own healing and for your own well-being. And I see that you're worried that you're going to be alone, that you're going to be on your own, not making new connections, or not without a support system is kind of what I'm getting with this Hermit card. Having to go off on your own is ambiguous and scary. And it's like, are people going to stay in my corner? Am I going to have people left after I leave 9/11 on my timer, after I leave situations that I've outgrown? And part of this Fool energy is about new beginnings, new experiences, new people. And we don't necessarily know what's coming, but we do know that they are 100 times better than what we could have ever imagined. And whatever you've been accepting and subscribing to has been less than what you deserve. So what's coming is so much better. But Spirit is just cautioning you, don't get caught up in the what ifs. The Seven of Cups is about illusions, fears. This is also like a shadow aspect, like getting stuck in your ego, getting stuck in these negative thought patterns about what if I can't make a new beginning happen for myself? What if I'm not good enough? What if people don't understand my intent and I look like a huge jerk and XYZ? Stop subscribing to this. Trust yourself, Scorpio. Trust yourself that it's time to move and that you have all the tools you need. I have two more cards here. I have the Four of Wands and the Queen of Cups. You're about to enter a season of emotional sweetness. This came up, I think, last time in your reading. You're going to be aligning with the right people who support you. And this is the beginning stage. This transition you're making out of unfulfilling situations is leading you to a brand new beginning where the structure is strong, where you're celebrated, honored, respected for exactly who you are. And the Queen of Cups here tells me that you're going to be in a position where you can be nurtured, nurturing yourself, and also being accepted as this authentically open, emotionally responsible, emotionally intuitive individual. And leading with both of these, there's this fiery energy and there's also this deep emotion. There's this power and this spark that's causing this new beginning and this peace. This is a happy home. And I do see that coming for you, Scorpio. So please be kind to yourself this week and stay courageous, stay powerful. And that is your reading for July. I will see you next time. Take care.